Your galaxy is great, but it's time to extend its reach even further, with a little help from professionals. This video I'll be reviewing the Tiny Epic Galaxy expansion Beyond the Black, after this. Hey there, it's Theo from Geeky Gamer Guy. On this channel I do all things board games from top 5 lists of a specific topic, playthroughs, reviews, like this one, to how to play where I expose the full rules of the game at hand. So if you don't want to miss out, think about subscribing. Prepare for the journey into deep space. Where you'll end up, nobody knows. In Tiny Epic Galaxies Beyond the Black, 1 to 5 players will, just like the base game, compete to have the most prosperous galaxy. Only now there's even more ways to accomplish that. Setup is very similar to before, but with the addition of a few things. Next to the activation bay, a new score mat is added for easier tracking of all players' scores. Next to the row of planet cards is a new row of pilot cards. These pilots can be hired to upgrade one of a player's normal ships with a snazzy new upgraded one. These 4 new ships can be found in the all-new hangar bay situated next to the player's galaxy. On a player's turn, instead of using the dice for the actions they provide, the player may hire a pilot with a combination of them. Each pilot gives 1 victory point and augments a ship to provide a special ability like moving faster down a planet's track, or avoiding harmful effects from deep space. Speaking of deep space, there's now a new push your luck mechanic in the game. A player can move a ship to deep space to explore uncharted territories of the universe. They may take any face-up card next to the exploration board, or draw and reveal 1 exploration card from the deck. If it's a green exploration card, it'll provide positive handy bonuses like gaining some energy, or a dwarf planet that gives 1 victory point. If the player isn't satisfied with the green exploration card drawn, they place the card face up next to the deck and can continue drawing until there are a maximum of 3 face-up cards in the row. After that, they must choose one from either the 3 face-up cards or draw blindly from the deck. Now, all isn't smooth space travel though. If a player should draw a red exploration card, things have gone horribly wrong. What are we to do? The player must stop exploring and suffer the negative effects of the card, like sacrificing energy to another player, or force the exploring ship on a track to complete before it can be used again. Just like before, the first player to reach 21 victory points signals the end game. Players reveal and score their secret objectives if it's completed, as well as score points based on who has the most of the 4 different badges at the bottom of the pilot and exploration cards, scoring 2 victory points for having the most of a badge, or 1 for the second most. The player with the most victory points wins. Okay, it already goes without saying that I really like Tiny Epic Galaxies, but does this make the game better? 100%, yes it does. Beyond the Black rounds out the already stellar gameplay of the base game, giving players more options to score points than upgrading their empire and acquiring planets. Upgrading the ships and hiring pilots is a great way to stack on points while also augmenting how each of your ships play. 1 victory point per pilot may not seem like much, but a player has 4 slots for 4 pilots. Plus you can continue hiring pilots after that by just adding the new pilot on top of the old one, still keeping the badges of the previous card. I really love the exploration board. Finally, there's a guaranteed way to acquire culture. Yes. In the base game, a player could only get culture from planets that gave it, and your ships need to be on it. Now with the exploration board, players can move to it as a way to get culture consistently throughout the game. I'm also a real sucker for push your luck mechanics, and this one does it beautifully. Endgame is also even more unpredictable because of the added bonus points from the badges earned from the pilot and exploration cards. I've had games where those bonus points are what made a player overtake the lead. All of this without slowing the game by much. I actually think at times it plays just as fast as the base game because there's so many places to earn victory points. The art is just as spacey good as in the base game. I really love the diverse assortment of pilot cards. It's great to see so much representation. The new ships are so cool. They're practically begging to be used. Just like all games, there's things that can be improved upon. With the pilot cards, there's a lot more to keep track of. Since each upgraded ship will do something different, it might slow some people down trying to maximize their action dice. Normally, I like to combine my expansions with the base game, and this one is just a hair too big for that to happen. It's not a deal breaker, fortunately since the boxes are pretty small to begin with. I would have liked to see it though. So if you're just as enamored with Tiny Epic Galaxies as I am, the Beyond the Black expansion is territory worth exploring. If you don't currently have a copy of Tiny Epic Galaxies, you're in luck, as both are available through Amazon right now. I put a link in the description below for easy access. That's it! I hope you enjoyed the review. If you want more, check out what I'm playing over on my Instagram, or come interact with me on Twitter. I'd love to connect with you. Also, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay geeky, keep gaming. Choir culture. Ho ho, pip pip. Yes. Yes. Oh no.